Planet Fitness is cool until it's not. Here go my experience. Here's the reason why I started at Planet Fitness. Last year, I had a surgery and it really messed me up completely. This is what I ended up looking like. I'm not used to that, okay? I'm not used to being little like that. I haven't been, as a matter of fact, I hadn't been that size since before I had any of my kids. So I was very uncomfortable. I was not healthy. I didn't feel like myself. Even though I was smaller, I was not healthier. So after doing some stuff at home and getting things together personally in my own personal life, like making lifestyle changes, cutting back on smoking, not drinking as much, that's when I decided to incorporate going to the gym on a regular basis. So I'm looking for 24-hour gyms, and I found Planet Fitness. I found a couple of other gyms, True Fit, I think Crunch. No, I don't think Crunch is 24 hours, whatever. Anyway, I found some other gyms. I couldn't justify paying that much for amenities that I would never use. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, whatever. We'll just do Planet Fitness, okay? It's simple, it's basic. We'll just do Planet Fitness. I was sitting there thinking, shoot, I can be here on a regular basis. It's not too far away from here. There's Planet Fitnesses everywhere. Cool, we're just gonna do Planet Fitness. I'm not necessarily a beginner per se. I used to run track back in high school. After just about every baby, I was back in the gym. Whether you've never been to the gym before or it's been a minute since you last been in the gym, Planet Fitness is great for that. It wasn't intimidating. It was a good, for me at that point in time, a good environment to be in. But then maybe about 2-3 months ago, I started feeling really limited. So a lot of the machines, they only go up to 200 pounds. When I'm hip thrusting at 180 and the thing only go up to 200 pounds, do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna max this out. What am I supposed to do after that? More reps? In my town, there's 2 Planet Fitness locations. I only knew about one up until just a couple of months ago. And that was my home gym. I go to this other Planet Fitness and they have more machines. They have more zones, like more areas. And I'm like, well, why come mine don't do this? So then I started going to the other Planet Fitness. And then I realized they don't be cleaning their bathrooms like that for real. Ew. So I'm gonna go to this one gym to do the workout and then I'm gonna go to my home gym to take a shower afterwards. That don't make no sense. I'm not gonna do all of that. So basically, I just could not progress the way that I wanted to progress. And at some point, it just stopped feeling like a gym. So I would come in and notice that, like, folk would come in, right? They hop on the treadmill for about 15, 20 minutes, do a little bullshit on some dumbbells, and then take a 45-minute shower and then dip. And I'm sitting here like, okay, first of all, why are you taking a 45-minute shower? You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. What do you... Okay. And I mean, I'm not trying to be in nobody's business or whatever. It's a 24-hour gym. Plenty of homeless people go up there. They use the showers and then whatever. Okay, you got to do what you got to do. But these are the same people that come in and do the same BS every time they in there. And I'm just looking at them like, what is even the point of you coming in here? For real. I get it. I get it. Judgment-free zone. Judgment-free zone. But when literally every single person in the gym is not sweating except for me and one other dude, that kind of makes me lose motivation to keep doing it. You know what I mean? It was so hard to lock in mental. Oh, I hate that saying. I hate that phrase. I hate it when niggas say, "Ooh, I gotta lock in." I hate that. But it was hard for me to lock in mentally, for real. Because when every single person around you is talking on their phone, not really paying attention to nothing, come in, do 2 workouts and then dip. And I'm just like, and it's hard not to pay attention to what other people are doing, especially when you see the same people day in and day out. The gym staff, they knew my name. They knew me by my first name. I don't know not a single one of them. Ain't nobody ever introduced me to them. They don't have no name tag. I don't know none of them. I have no idea who they are. They all know me. I don't know who they are. When I had to skip for like 2 weeks because I was moving, when I came back, they was like, "Where have you been?" And I'm sitting here going, how did you even know me like that for real? When you've literally never introduced her. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I don't like when people come up to me and they know my name and they just start talking to me like we cool and you've literally never introduced yourself to me. People at work do that to me all the time and it pisses me off. Now, all of that leads up to the catalysts for me leaving, right? People, the same people coming in, not really doing their workout, not really doing anything, and then dipping. And then them same people will be coming in looking at me like I'm not supposed to be there. I thought this was a judgment-free zone. It seemed to me like I was being judged for my intensity in the gym. And then there's the lunk alarm. The lunk alarm. Listen, when I'm going for my PR and I hit it, right? And let's say I get 2, 3 reps in, right? I'm gonna drop that weight and I'm gonna shake ass. I'm gonna do a dance. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna yell, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna do something because I'm happy that I was able to reach my goal and then surpass it, right? So you wanna do a little happy dance sometimes. I am so afraid to do a happy dance because of that daggum alarm. And I'm not trying to set it off. And they got me to thinking like, is this really motivating me to push myself? Is this really motivating me to go the limit? Because that's what you have to do when you in the gym. Otherwise, what is you in the gym for? To play around? You can do that at home. You can go home and play. Okay, so boom, look at this pretty picture of me while I apologize for what I just said. Okay. I be going in at different times of the day and night. Okay. And it be the same type of people, not the same ones, but the same type of people. I understand not everybody can go in and do their thing. But I'm talking about these big dudes that'll come in and do a little bullshit and then dip. That's what I don't like. Forget about other people doing their own workout. It started to feel like a don't do too much environment. And I just didn't like that. It didn't fit in with me. And I really just didn't understand how much that was affecting me until I went to Amped. It's a much more serious environment. When I walk in, I see people actually working out. I see people sweating. I hear dudes in the background, like that's the environment that I feel like I need to be in order to succeed. Does that make sense? There's better equipment there. Now, one thing about Planet Fitness versus Amped. Okay, Planet Fitness got the app, and Planet Fitness has like a list of all of the machines. And you can go through and you can click on the machine and it'll show you like a little video on exactly how to do it. At Amped, you kind of need to know what the hell you're doing. And see, when I say I had ran track in high school, I'll be 40 this year. That was over 20 years ago. Machines are different now. And I didn't know that. So I go over in the Amped and I'm sitting here like, what is this? But I like that though, because it's new things, new equipment, new workouts that I could get a hold of. I like it. It's variety. Since I've switched, I've been feeling way more motivated. I feel like I can push myself so much more than what I was able to do at Planet Fitness because there is no lunk alarm. They actually encourage you to push past your limits, right? And I don't feel restricted. I don't feel like, oh, I have to go to a completely different gym than my home gym in order to use these 3 equipment pieces, you know what I mean? That my home gym doesn't have. Now I got to go to this other Planet Fitness to use this equipment for these particular workouts because this one doesn't have it. Amp got it all. And if they don't have something, you can finagle something to do with whatever it is that you need to do. That's not a good example. Let me not do that. Let me not say that. I've never tried boxing a day in my life. They got boxing bags. I'm going to try some boxing. I'm going to try my hand at some boxing. I'm going to get the little gloves and everything. Am I going to get in a ring with anybody? Absolutely not. Do I have any plans to spar with anybody in the near or distant future? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But they got a punching bag. And that's cardio. And I hate cardio. So now I found a whole gym that make me want to do cardio. I ain't never found nowhere that make me want to do cardio. Yes, track is cardio. I effing hated it. Okay, so this is why I ran in high school and not in college. So far, I've only gotten a couple of workouts in at Amped, but so far I feel spit it out, bitch. Like I'm making better progress. I feel like I'm making better progress because of the variety of machines, right? The variety of stuff that they have there. You're able to work out more. You're able to work out more muscle groups. You're able to work out muscles that you ain't even realize you're supposed to be working out. Baby, I feel like I'm actually growing there. Better workouts, more progress, better variety. Now, Planet Fitness is still good. It's good for beginners. It's good for people who are just trying to stay active. And it's really good for people who don't like intense gyms. I didn't leave Planet Fitness because it's a bad gym. I left because I outgrew them. Sometimes you just need a different environment. So if you feel stuck in your gym, it may not be you. It might be the gym. So pay attention to where you grow best. And you can actually take that advice anywhere. Go where you can grow best. That's it from me, y'all. Like and subscribe or whatever, or don't. Don't matter to me because I'm going to still be talking tomorrow. Bye.